In this session, we're gonna continue with the remaining profiles needed for this project. So last time we did the alignment, we did the vertical profile. Now we're gonna continue doing having the assembly, corridor, and the volume of cut and fill calculated for the needed profiles. So first off, we have to create the assembly. We go to the assembly, create assembly. Simply we have to check this one here. You have two options: either you create an assembly and you define all the geometry, or there's an option in Autodesk where you have several types of assemblies. You choose one. Preferably you have to choose the secondary road full section. You press on it, and then you have it available to you. And then you click here. You can see your assembly. So this is the center line, and this is the total width, as you can see. Now, since the assembly is ready and available in this profile, we continue to draw our corridor. To draw our corridor, we press corridor. As you can see here, we name it core point. You can name it whatever you want, but we're going to use this terminology later on when we create the top and bottom link. This is the basic corridor. Very important to select the alignment. We have only one alignment X that we previously had in the previous session. The design alignment, be careful, the profile is the proposed road, the new road, the design alignment, the vertical alignment AL. Also, this one was provided to you in the last session. Of course, this is the secondary road full section. This one that now we just created the assembly as you saw, and we have the original surface available for execution. So we press OK. Now we have the alignment ready. It starts at the station, it ends here. We simply press OK, and we ask to rebuild the corridor. So the corridor, as you can see now, if you go to the alignment, the corridor has been already drawn by the software. You can visualize the area of cut and area of fill. The next step is to adjust the corridor so we can have our the volume of cut and fill ready for calculation. So simply you press on the corridor, right click, corridor properties. In the corridor properties, we have to specify the surfaces. As I said, we have two surfaces. The first one, as you can see here, the link, we're going to start with the top. We add the surface, so we have to create the surface. In this surface, we don't need to show it, don't need to display it. Yet here, we have to choose the top link. We choose the top link now, and we recreate one. So we add the surface here. As I said, this is not displayed. Maybe it is the top link. Now we have to add the datum. So we press on the datum, the second layer. We press add. Now this one, we should not add it. We have to remove it. This one, delete it. So we have the top. The top is ready. Now we have to create another one link. We have to add it as the datum. We press on the surface. Okay, this is the surface at the top. So this one is the bottom link. Of course, both of them, we have to create the subsurface. So for this datum, we can have to create one to the bottom. This is the datum. Of course, this one is not displayed. So it's very important to create these two in order to perform the calculation of cut and fill. So these are ready now, and of course we have to rebuild the corridor. Next, we shall draw the sample line for the cross sections. So as you can see, we have the corridor ready. The other one here, remember we had also the assembly. We have to create now a cross section at each station. We can visualize the elevations and the profile of the road. So to do that, we simply go to the sample line to create the section. Either you press on the alignment or directly press enter. You have only one alignment previously created. The alignment is X. Press OK. And here, as you can see, the grid surface, we have the corridor, one at the top and one at the bottom. So here it is the finished surface. Both of these are finished surface. These corridors are already created for this one here. Remember, they had the top and the bottom. They are already marked. And this one is the existing. Be careful. This is the grid system where you have the existing profile. We can call it section line. Press OK. Okay. Now we have to choose the amount. Either we have to draw one by one at a specific station, or automatically it will be sketched by range of stations. We're gonna choose all the stations, guys. Here, the increment of the tangents can be changed once you specify. You can make it 300, 400, depending on what is specified for you in the given. We're gonna automatically press OK to get the section. You see now we have these blue lines. We have the sections. Okay. Now the sections are ready. When we go to section view, create multiple sections. Now the alignment is already mentioned. This is the section line that we created. We can change the name to section view. We need to highlight the names because in the report later on we need to distinguish between the files and the terminologies. You have several types. We can keep it as land desktop sections, creative views, to specify the location of the sections, and here we can have all our sections. You see, so this is the sections, the proposed, and this is the existing. You see the difference in elevation at each section. So here we have at each 200 meter, we have a section of the road. All the sections now already. We still have one more thing to do, is to calculate the volume of cut and fill for our road. So to do that, we simply go to sections at the top. Just okay. So section, compute materials. So we have section A. This is the section line alignment. We have to click OK. Here to do the calculations, initially we have the existing condition, the grid, and here we have the corridor at the top and the corridor at the bottom. Okay, depending on the datum that we did already in the previous step. We press OK. Okay, as you can see here, we have the areas of cut and fill already computed. Okay, this is the area of cut. Look how you can observe the sections. This is the cut and fill for each section. Finally, the final step is to generate the report. We need the report of our road for cut and fill. Again, we go to section. We can add tables or directly we can generate the volume report. This is the alignment. This is the section line. These have been already defined previously. Simply we press OK. Select the material. We will get a PDF file or simply a file to execute it into Word. So we didn't get it. Second, again, try generate volume. Okay, display. This is the material section line. Yes. Okay, we have, I guess, yes, it is here. Yeah. So this is the section. This is the volume report, final report. You see at each station, what is the cut area, what is the volume cut of fill, the cumulative, and so on and so forth. So this is the final product for your report, guys. What you need to do specifically, you have to follow the steps that I gave you. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you 2 points. I'm gonna name the points, and you have to follow these points in order to carry out your project. Please do it as soon as possible. There's not much time available, and yeah, I'm available in my office if you have any question. Thank you for listening.